Mining, and we're getting your thoughts via Twitter, and also studio audience here in Sandton, where we're having this conversation. And we are going to go straight to the floor now and get from table number 5, Carlos Andrade. Carlos Andrade, table number 5.
Hi, good morning to the panel. There has been some discussion, obviously, on the existing mines and the economic development that needs to happen and flourish around them. But I want to just focus a little bit on abandoned and derelict mines. The number of mines that we're talking about nowadays are in excess of 5,000 abandoned and derelict mines. And the communities around them, are they battling as well, especially from a health and safety perspective? I just want to find out if the DMR, or from the DMR, is the closure of these abandoned and derelict mines, is it still high on your agenda, high on your priority list? And what is the rollout plan? And I suppose I'm sure it'll come up later. But attached to all of this is the issue of the Zama miner and how that will be dealt with.
Okay, let's deal with that. Derelict mines and then the Zamas.
Yeah. No, it is unfortunate that we have that situation. In a normal setup, is that the primary holder, before being released from the mine, they should be able to rehabilitate and ensure that the environment is okay, and we release them. We are in a situation where that has not happened in the way it has to happen. It is part of our agenda to ensure that our environment is not badly affected by mining and these derelict mines. It is part of our agenda. We are continuing with it. This other issue of illegal mining, we are happy to say we have made strides in these few years, in terms of ensuring that we do not only working with police arrest the poor miners, but we have also been able to arrest the kingpins in ensuring that we call this illegal mining. It's not only that, we are encouraging South Africans to come and have rights to mine where it is possible. Where it is not possible, we close the mine, we rehabilitate. We have also made strides in terms of even police being arrested themselves. In Velkom area, 18 policemen and women have been arrested because of this illegal mining. So we are confident that in future we'll be able to fight this battle and win it. Where there is still some mineral resources, we should be able to help people who come out clearly to give them rights to mine legally.
Okay. Table 6, Zwane Mani.
Minister, some people have said the industry is a sunset industry. Some people have said it's a sunrise industry. What is your view on this matter? And as you respond to this, if you could also just share with us your vision for the industry and give us a flavor of some of the strategies that the department will be employing to ensure that we really curb the job losses, that you also push on transformation, including the ownership, and also finally, just to let you know that, for instance, for us as Progressive Professionals Forum and black business in general, our view is very clear in the matter of transformation. And one issue is that this thing that the DMR and the industry is fighting about, so that it's clear that where we are on this matter, that for us, the issue of once empowered, always empowered is a no-no. We think that approach is fundamentally flawed, and we want to give Minister our support, and we hope that as you do your transformation activities, you know that for us as black business, were unwavering on this matter. Once empowered, always empowered must go. In fact, not only for this sector, also for the banking and financial services. Thank you.
Well, let me say, we have currently around 50 trillion rand worth of minerals, which has not been touched underground. The gross fixed capital formation in the industry since 2004 has been growing, meaning the future of mining in South Africa is still there, it's bright. There is no sunset in the industry. That is not factual. People continue investing in exploration. You'd have heard when it comes to the issue of shale gas, discovery in Eastern Cape, Northern Cape, Western Cape, and some parts of Free State, offshore and onshore oil. So mining will remain with us for years to come. That is for sure. We have to deal responsibly with investors in ensuring that we attract investors in accomplishing our aim. But notwithstanding the fact that we have committed ourselves as government to transform South Africa, we must agree that we have done something, but not enough when it comes to the transformation of the industry. We are going to roll up our sleeves. We are going to engage, and we will differ, I'm sure, but we will pursue our goal of transforming the industry to a point that, as I've said earlier on, we see more of the arrangement like Tageta has achieved coming into play. We encourage new entrants. The issue of once empowered, always empowered is the issue that we are engaging with the right holders, the chamber, and our belief is that we should be able to settle that matter out of court, of course. We have a view that is very similar to what Jimmy has raised. We believe that we should be responsible. As we talk about the 26%, it should be practical, it should be always be there. We have gone beyond that. We are not only talking about the 26%, because if you look at the compliance of that 26%, you will find that 79% of the companies do actually comply on the face value. But if you move deeper, you'll find that only 6.3% of the 26% are the ones that would actually have cash trickling into their account. That situation does not make us happy. Is the situation that we need to deal with. Is the situation that we'll raise with our stakeholders, even going to this mining in Ndaba, and is a situation that we will resolve. We can assure the South Africans that we are committed to that, not only in lip service, but we are going to achieve.
All right, you say a lot of the right things, and I'm just wondering now, and I'm going to ask you, DG, in the middle of last year, a junior mining in Ndaba was held, and they did a survey with the delegates that arrived, and they asked them about the best place to invest in. Botswana came up as tops, and they said that they really had a problem with South Africa. In fact, more than 2/3 of the delegates regarded that junior mining sector has been over-regulated, and 1/3 of them claimed it was impossible to do honest junior mining business in South Africa. How do we deal with that if that's the perception that they have of our country?
I think for us, Peter, the most important thing is to continuously engaging in good faith with all our stakeholders, including junior miners. And as a department, and through the minister as well, we continue playing that role. But we must also highlight that it's very important that we acknowledge the fact that we do have legislation which is current, both in terms of the MPRDA, as I indicated, and the Mine Health and Safety Act. So it's important that as a department and as a collective, we work together with them to ensure that they comply and assist them in terms of compliance. We have started some programs, especially within the health and safety area, where we are looking at guidelines to really to assist them in dealing with these challenges. It's very important that we continuously do that. But it's just to emphasize as well, I think as the junior miners, we would like to encourage them that if they have challenges, it's important that they engage with the department. We are engaging with the smaller associations, including the ASPASAs, to try and help and work together with them. So, but for us, it's very important that we continuously engage and come up with a solution that is workable for everyone.
All right, okay, we're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, I'm going to ask Clive about the commodity prices, the cycle that we're in. Is it going to come to an end? Are we going to see good days once again, or must we fasten our seatbelts some more? And we'll get some more questions. Angelo, you're up next with William Mabapa as well. Stay with us.